Open up the chest. We look up towards the sky. And if you choose, you can drop your head right behind you. Release your head. Come up with your head. Good. Release. Release. Get yourself on a seated position. And then from a seated position, we put the palm, the sole of our feet together. We try to open up our hips a little more. If you want, you can move them, or otherwise you just stay there. If this is, you have to feel a stretch. You just try to keep your back super straight, and also try to sit on the front sitting bone. That will already move your pelvic in front, your pelvic bone in front, and it will give you a little more of a straight back. Your shoulders, you roll them up towards your ear, and then you put them down towards your spine. Let's do this again. Shoulder up towards your ear and back, and they pinch together and down in your spine. Very good. Keep your neck kind of up. You do up and back. Very good. And you just stay in this position for a second. If you want extra stretch in this position, if this is not enough, you try with a straight back to move forward. Maybe even with your arm. You try to kind of like move yourself a little bit forward. Some people eventually can bend, and one good day, maybe not you, but somebody else, will go down with the face touching the ground. Good. Let's move away from this position. Step back, exactly. Extend your legs right in front of you. And we do a figure four, a seated figure four, which is you take the right leg and you put the palm, the sole of the right foot on the inside of the left leg. You can touch the thigh, the knee is fine if you're seated, or even the shin. I'll suggest, looking at your mobility, you can probably get the knees or even just a little bit above the knees. You keep yourself looking forward so you don't bend towards the bended knee. You just keep staying straight, seated on the front sit bone. I want your shoulder again, kind of like down your spine. Try to open up the chest a little bit. Very good. Take your arms now and put them behind your back, and take a bind in your arms and lift yourself up, chest up. Very good. Try not to lean backwards too much, but if you need to, do.
Yeah. I need
And a big breath in. And release your arm, release your legs, put both legs in front of you. And let's switch leg. So left leg goes in the inside of the leg, of the other leg. Sole of the foot on the thigh, knees, in your case, the knees or thighs, good. Stay straight, look forward, look towards the right leg, and then your chest needs to go up a little bit of a. Let's open up the arms and do like this. Let's do a cactus arm position in this. Chest shining forwards, up to the sky. Keep breathing. Keep your balance. This is a balanced position, even a seated balanced position. Release your arms. Release your leg. And now we go on our hands and knees for cat and cow. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, so cat and cow. Let's start from the bottom of the spine. Let's do a pelvic tilt. Pelvic look up behind you, and then we try to bend the entire back, and the head comes out last. Big breath in, and then from the head we go down. We round our spine. We round our lower spine until the pelvic bone also tilts for cat pose. Keep breathing. And next exhale, let's go down in cow pose. Slowly. Try to move all your spine. The shoulders are away from your neck. Very good. And let's move back another cat. And let's do another couple one at your own pace. Keep the movement slow. This is a great mobility of the spine. In your next, from your next cat, you go down on a neutral spine. You tuck your toes. You push towards the back, towards your toes. You lift up your knees. Just hover like that for a second. Feel the heat in your quads, in your arms, and then lift up in a downward facing dog. This is your first downward facing dog. Make sure that you pedal a little, you take a walk a little bit for a dog, for a walk. So move your feet up and down. Move your head up and down. Let your neck stretch a little bit. And then look up in front of you, bend your knees, and walk in the front of your mat, in between your head. Forward fold. You put your belly on your thigh, bend your knees if you have thigh hamstring like I do. Keep your balance with your hands, exactly, and let your head go very, very soft. Dangle your head, feel the stretch in your neck. Put your weight towards the toes a little. Keep balance with your hands. And then in the next inhale, you lift up, straighter legs, halfway lift, straight spine. Put your weight on your toes. Try to keep your legs straight. And next thing you know, up you go in Tadasana, hands above your head, and then hands to heart. Let's do a strong Tadasana for the first